Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I'm out here studying right now. It's like, what, 12 a.m. and I really need to start learning from my mistakes. I always put things off till the end, especially when it comes to studying, and now I'm out here grinding with 10 hours to go before the exam, and I just started studying. Had a whole week to do this shit. Anyways, it is what it is. I know I'm gonna smash it. I'm not stressed out about it too much because what's stress gonna do, right? It's not gonna solve anything. That's not the topic of the video, though. The topic of this video, guys, today is a certain thought that I have, or is a certain belief that I have that pushes me to work harder, or that pushes me to make full use of the blessings I have, right? And it comes from the fact that I was born into privilege, right? And I've always had this certain thought that I will be questioned, or everything that I have is a test, essentially. That's how Muslims look at world too, right? Because at the world, this life is a test for us, right? Every single thing that we've been blessed with is, yes, a blessing, but also a test at the same time. How we use that blessing is what matters, right? And I think of it in a very simple way. Let's say I gave you guys a gift, right? Or someone gave a gift to me, and they come back a year later and they see that I have not treated that gift with a lot of respect. Let's say it was some item that they gave me, or you know what, let's make it simple. Let's say they gave me a car, or I gave someone else a car, and I come back a year later and I see that these guys didn't take care of their car. You know, it's all banged up, it's not clean, the interior is looking kind of torn up, and it's just not been used properly. Now, obviously, it's their thing, right? However, I gifted it to them. So in my head, I would think, why would I give him this gift? He didn't appreciate it. He didn't appreciate it like it should have been appreciated. And I think Allah on the day of judgment will question me over all the blessings that he gave me, right? He'll ask me, okay, I gave you all these things, right? You could have been born in a poor household. Hell, forget being born in a poor household. You could have been born blind. You could have been born deaf. You could have been born without arms or legs, right? I gave you everything. I gave you a healthy, functioning body. What did you do with it, right? I feel like the people who were born poor, or people who were born blind, or people who were born deaf, on that day will question me and essentially question Allah that, Ya Allah, you didn't give us all these things and you gave him all these things. What did he do with them that we couldn't have done, right? So I believe that I need to make use of all these blessings and pass the test that these blessings come with, to be able to stand on that day confident in some of my answers and say, Ya Allah, you gave me all these things, and I tried to make use of them to the best of my abilities by doing such and such action, right? That's just how I look at life. Now, you know, you can come at me and be like, that's the wrong way to look at things. How is it your fault that you've been blessed with these things? You know, it wasn't your doing. You've just been given them, so enjoy them. But I think that just, if I just start enjoying every pleasure or every privilege that I have, instead of making use of it to make a positive change in the world, then I'm not using those blessings wisely, right? I believe that Allah has given me these blessings to make a positive change in the world, to make a dent in the world, right? And if I don't use my healthy, functioning body to make a dent in the world and become the strongest version of myself, then I'm abusing the gift that he's given me. I'm not using it for the positive. Instead, I'm not looking after that gift at all. You get what I'm trying to say? And on that day, he would be disappointed in me that he gifted me all these things, and he saw me not take care of them. Just like, you know, as the earlier example, I would be disappointed in someone that I gifted a car if they didn't look after that car, or if they didn't, you know, use that car for positive things, if they didn't use that car for having for making a better impact in their own lives, but also in the lives of the people connected to them. I think I'd be slightly disappointed. I think my money and my gift would have gone to a waste in a certain way, right? And obviously Allah knows us best, right? Which is why he's given us these gifts, and he understands that the people he has given these gifts, it's a test for them, and they're either going to use them really well and pass that test, or not use them at all and enjoy them, but denigrate them in their own way and not pass the test. I don't know if it makes sense, right? But it makes perfect sense in my head. It's like all the people who weren't born in the privilege that I was born into, all the people that were not born with the gifts that I was born with, on that day will question me as to what I did with the gifts, because they could justify on that day going, Ya Allah, if you gave us the gifts that you gave him, we would have made a better world for you, or for your creation, right? And I don't want to give them that satisfaction. I want to stand there and say, Ya Allah, you gave me these gifts and I made a dent in the world. I used your gifts for not only for myself, but also for the betterment of the world that I was living in. I created a better space for your creation. That's what I want to do, and I think that's how most people should look at life, right? They should look at their blessings and should look at their privileges, right? You've been born into privilege, and recognizing it is important, but doing something with those privileges is even more important, in my opinion, right? A lot of people we look at nowadays, they go ahead and say, yeah, I recognize that I've been born into privilege, I recognize my privilege, and then they'll say whatever they want to say. But is recognizing truly enough? I don't think so. I think you need to use it. I think you need to improve it. Let's say you have a healthy body. I think you need to use your healthy body. I think you need to maintain that health and improve that health and become the strongest version of yourself to create a more safe environment for the people around you. And you need to use that health to create a better world for the people to live in after you. So that's just it, guys. Use your privileges and use your blessings to make a better world after you're gone from here, right? You want to leave a better place. You want to leave the world a better place than when you came into it, right? That's essentially how I look at it. And inshallah, may Allah bless me with a lot more than He already has, and may Allah keep me on the right path, and may Allah keep this attitude in my head, and keep me firm on my path in making the world a better place to live in for my children, for the children of my friends, and for the children of the people that I don't know. Just make it a better place for the people in the future, right? Inshallah. And that's about it, guys. Until next time, I love you guys.